Dyslexia affects the part of the brain that understands language, making it hard to read and write.
It looked like all the words were all mixed up, and it looks like words were super long, and I didn't know what they're meaning.
Dyslexia is neurological in origin, originates in the brain.
In second grade, I noticed that I couldn't read like everyone else. I couldn't really write. And one night, I was trying to read a book, and I asked my mom, I was like, why can't I be normal? Why can't I read or write?
But it affects your academics because so much that we do in school is language-based.
In math, when I would have a word or a question with words in it, it would be hard. I would have to ask the teacher to help me with reading the question or numbers in word form.
I learned an approach called the OG approach, and it's the Orton-Gillingham approach. In my class, I pull out pieces of that program and I teach them to a small group. Something called BED. So students can just use that BED, how to write, because those get really confused. The brain is working. It's on a slower path. I want to help get that slower path kind of over to the highway.
I started working with Mrs. Sprinkle around second grade to third grade, and she taught me a lot of tools to help me read and write.
Tyler had his own binder that he and I set up together, and in that would be the sight word study method. And part of the sight word study method is using tapping along your arm, moving down, repeating, but using your body and not just saying the word is the, T-H-E.
She helped me break up words, use syllables, knowing vowel consonants, knowing all the vowels, knowing what they mean. Silent letters were a problem for me before working with Mrs. Sprinkle because when I would see a PH, I didn't know what that meant instead of meaning it F.
I would give him the rule for that. Then I would give him a bunch of examples so that we could check and see, okay, what is the closed syllable? When he would come to class, it would be, what is a closed syllable? And I would repeat it every single time until I was like, oh, he knows that. We're moving on. We would practice on those small skills because when you get in and you start reading and writing, you have them in your brain and you're like, okay, I've got this.
Overall, dyslexia is complex, but people are able to overcome it.
I've had a lot of great teachers. Dyslexia isn't a challenge for me anymore. If you have dyslexia, keep on trying your best and everything will be okay.